Come on, have a taste of my axe, you orc scum. There's one dwarf yet in this dungeon who still draws breath.
Yes, we'll kick your face in.
There they are.
You're lucky we're here. You're in over your head.
Nothing's over my head. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Sure you are. Okay. Can I actually... Your dwarf and barbarian are in a tough spot. You have to help them before they get overwhelmed. You can still access your inventory during the planning phase to equip items, pick consumables, or to heal. Okay, that's actually good to know. Begin combat when you're ready. I still can't move them, I assume. Nope, I cannot. Okay, I can turn them, but I can't... Okay, I can move her. And I can move him. Okay. Stupid question. Can I just move you like here? No. Okay. That would have been too nice. Can I move you here? No. So I basically can only move these around. I mean, might as well move her a bit closer. Maybe I want to sneak around here with the thief. Or sneak around here with the thief. What's the difference? I'll do here. And the ranger, I guess, can stay in the middle there, and then I go... Oh, this is closed. I guess I'm going to have to open this with the ogre. There's probably going to be an explanation about that. Ranger first, then barbarian. Then... this guy, then dwarf, ogre, that guy. Okay, I should probably expect my barbarian to be hit in the face quite heavily, but we'll see. I just equip the secondary weapon. He has a new tactical option. You can attacks, play a turn as you see fit. I mean, obviously I'm going to... Oh yeah, I might actually want to do the defensive now, because I know that my barbarian and my dwarf are going to be attacked. But 5 precision though, man. You know what, I'm going to do defensive now because this might be one of the only times in the game that I do this. And with him I'm going to go around here to help the barbarian. Still in cover though. Does the barbarian have his swipe already? Powerful nimble fighter, he deals a lot of damage, I remember that. He can move a little further and he hits hard. His protection is rather low and his precision is not that good. Okay. He's rather straightforward. His first skill, Steel Barrage, targets all 3 tiles in front of him. Figures. Let's check out what happens if you attack those 3 orcs. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, yes. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Leaving the spot is still too dangerous. Yep. As you would get hit by 2 opportunity attacks, you don't have much choice there. You should end your turn by pressing X. I mean, there could be a point made about moving here, though. Just to get like a little bit... Yeah, okay. Or like turning? Can I at least turn to the side a little bit so that I can't get backstabbed like from here, like flanked from here? Enemies have skills too. Those orcs can knock you down, although there's a chance to resist thanks to physical resistance. Knockdown character will skip the turn, it is easier to hit. Okay, dwarf. The final one is a noble descendant of Girdle's shiny ass, and as such was predestined to an adventurous life. He has enough hit points to endure the charge of Rabbit Troll, but is rather slow. He loves heavy armor, shields, and gold coins. I don't think I made too good use of the dwarf last time I played. Weakened and surrounded, he may very well die before the next turn if you leave him like this. Time to talk about defensive stance. It's a skill that all of your characters know. Select it in your action bar and use it on the dwarf. Okay. I think that just gives 8 protection, so -8 damage, probably. which is a lot. And lowest precision of enemy attacking you. Okay, that's also good. It will also protect them from critical hits completely. However, a character who is in defensive stance cannot perform any opportunity attacks. Can be cancelled if the character gets stunned, knocked over, or scared. Okay. Shortest path to your companions is blocked by crates, as I thought. Thankfully, some elements of the environment can be destroyed, like fragile-looking crates. Usually it takes 2 hits to break them, but the ogre is so brutal he can destroy them in 1. Damn, plus he cannot miss this attack. Attack this crate by moving the cursor freely with L and open up the path to your companions. Ooh. Is he gonna help the dwarf or is he gonna help the barbarian? I feel like with the wizardess and the ranger I should be able to free up the barbarian, so I should probably go here. The ogre is tanky enough to survive like a free open shot. I'm probably overthinking this, by the way. So is this going to screw up already the unconscious achievement? Or... oh no, I guess it's still fine as long as they don't die. So like when the timer goes 0. He's not fully out of action yet, but you have a limited number of turns to rescue him with a healing spell or a potion. Beware, a character in battle... a character who's fallen unconscious in battle will suffer from an injury. Okay, so he already suffers from an injury now? Yes. It's a very powerful spell, but it can be used at range. Select minor cure wounds. Cure minor wounds. Controls are a little bit... not very powerful, you say. That's a full heal.
Food.
Do I want to move her? Food. Alright. That's relatable. I don't even think I want to move her much. I'll let her stay. These enemies can immobilize you with a crippling strike. Cannot act normally, cannot move. Also easier to hit. As expected, he cannot... oh, this guy is next. If I move next to him, he's just going to attack the thief. Do I want that? And then the archer. So if I move like here, then the archer has a free shot on him. I can move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So if I move here, then 1, 2, 3, I can... I'll just delay. I forgot about the delay button for a second. Okay, that works. Should I risk a ricochet there? It's my 2 tanks who could be hit, right? It's probably fine. Yeah, I can, whatever. Or maybe I could just do a normal attack on this one, which would not even kill him. I'll do a ricochet, who cares?
Oops! Shouldn't be standing
Perfect.
there.
Alright. I guess I could have moved before. I'll just move. He's gonna attack the ogre. So there's probably some priority list for AI. Who they attack. Yeah, this didn't work out that well. Let's see. How good is the humor in the English dub? It's pretty funny. I think, I mean that I assume you played the French game first, or now the French game. I wanted to mention that earlier, actually, to my other viewers. This game started, and please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's started as a French podcast that made fun of D&D. So the original game is also French. I think it's very funny. It's pretty good dub. It's like toilet humor, but it's very funny. I'm basically right. I was told by people that the podcast was very funny. I've never heard about it. I've never listened to it myself because my French is very, let's say, limited. I would like to check it out sometime. So that already gave a flanking bonus, that's good to know. And I probably want to finish him, hopefully, with the Barbarian. Yes, nice. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for watching. So the dwarf has a charge, which is probably not an actual charge. I think this one can become an actual charge later, like where he charges several tiles. Is this actually dealing more damage than a normal attack? No, it doesn't. So there's no reason to use the charge here.
Kneecapped.
Kneecapped. Let's go. He's still immobilized, so he cannot move. So might as well just skip. Archer is at the very end. There's really not much that I can do with him right now. So this guy is gonna move next. He's probably just going to attack the Barbarian. I mean, I could get the Ogre closer and like bait him to attack the Ogre, but I don't know how much sense it makes. Then the Wizardess. Can a thief reach him? No, I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. He will just not be able to. And the elf. Okay, I'm definitely not going to finish this round. I think Wizardess and Barbarian can finish that guy, so I'm just going to run at the Archer. Okay. It's gonna attack the... Oh, no, he's running! Was that really worth it, dude? Oh yeah, so this is one thing about the Wizardess which is very nice. I could now, well, move somewhere and attack him with ranged, but that has a chance to miss, right? The Whirlwind does not have a chance to miss. But does it deal enough damage? He has 16 health, I'll deal 14 to 17. How much do I deal? 18 to 22. But he is in low cover, so it's probably not going to be that great of a hit chance. I can just check it though. Oh, red means bad, doesn't it? Fine. I'll just go for the guaranteed hit. I love guaranteed hits. Yeah, 1 HP. Of course it is. I mean, the Barbarian on his turn is just going to stand up. So... this guy might actually get another turn. A bit annoying. Okay, with the Thief I'm just going to run at him. It's the Archer, he will want to get away from me. Okay. So it's yellow, so her chance should not be that bad. I don't want her out in the open to get attacked by the Archer potentially. 66. I'll just take a shot. Okay. Might as well get a bit closer. Yeah, That's what I hoped. He might just shoot at the fragile thief now. No, he's shooting at the ogre. I cannot help him up or something, right? I don't think so. Basically, I'm just going to run at the archer now. Skipping his turn, but he's up again. Let's run. I think the ogre might get into melee range. Yes. Very good. Let's go right in front of him. I'm not sure if there's a experience bonus if you finish quickly, finish a combat quickly. Would of course be nice. I don't have enough movement to get a sneaky strike, which is unfortunate. So no sneaky strike possible. So just a normal attack. And she sprints into cover. It's not going to be good for you, man. Retreats. If they're fleeing, they will try to run to the yellow area that just appeared. If they make it, you will earn less experience. In some battles, they won't be a retreat area, and they'll try to fight to the last breath to stop them before they reach. Yeah, good luck, dude. I'm actually going to go here and change the tactics. And we up again.
Must pee.
Must pee. Can I cancel? Yeah, probably with the elf, right? If I cancel the... If I delay everyone and then cancel it with the elf... Oh, I can just kill him with the elf, probably. Don't have to worry about any of that. Just get closer with her. He's gonna get stealth eventually. I hope that helps. Okay. And I'll just... Let's go. What can you do? Give me the best possible shot. 96%. Easy. I'm starting to get the feeling that I will not win the end of tutorial fight. Dodgy pot. Physical resistance. Movement.
It's a weirdo. Old dude with
I remember
a
him.
wizard.
It looks more like a broom. Hello?
Hey, pay no attention to me. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to see me. It's just my invisibility ring acting up again.
He's a wizard.
He looks more like a janitor.
That's very reductive. I'm the head cleaning operative of this dungeon's mortuary maintenance, Janos Hitor. I deal with the corpses left behind by adventurers. The smell would get unbearable without me.
Akala yum yum orkum.
He's just gonna eat his orc if you don't mind.
I don't, as long as the floor stays clean, and it means less work for me.
Ew, I'm gonna be sick.
We're looking for a way to the next floor.
Usually, people like to take the stairs.
Yes, but there are some magic locks.
Really? Didn't notice them. I must be immune thanks to a spell of mine which enables me to go wherever blood has been spilt. We could make him take us to the dungeon, Master.
Yes, take us with you.
Nuh-uh. No time for such threats. Got work to do.
A wizard. That was a wizard.
He realized he should withdraw with haste.
Who's this haste guy?
I took a little bit of inspiration from this wonderful barbarian for my own D&D barbarian that I played in a one-shot. The mighty half-orc barbarian Grundolf really, really wanted to be a wizard. Great character. Any consumable you find can be equipped on your character's belts from your inventory. Move forward in the dark hallways of the dungeon. I think I found this pot that I can equip. Anything else? Boots of strategic retreat. More movement. That's really good. I don't have any belts yet, so I can't. Minor boots. I think all gear is basically character locked, so there's not that much decision. Well, I think there's some that aren't. Grundolf was so good. So I saw a Reddit thread at some point about it got very famous. People might have saw it about a barbarian who thinks that he's a wizard. And he's really, really convinced by it. And because he's so good at intimidation, he makes everyone go along with it, basically, because they're scared of him, right? So he's going to say, magic missile, and then just throw a big rock at the enemy. Or what? I don't know what else I did. And I took a little bit of inspiration from that, but I didn't want my character to be a complete meme, right? Just a little bit of a meme. So I decided Grundolf does not think he's a
We'll have to name
wizard,
our company.
but
I
he
mean, my
really,
company.
really, really,
I
really
came
wants
up
to
with
be
it,
one.
after all.
And he's trying so hard, but he's just way too dumb. He's just too stupid to ever become one. So Grundolf, Grundolf tries to make wizards accept him as their apprentice, and he really thinks wizards are so cool, and he loves them, and he really annoys them all the time, and he has like all of these trinkets because he needs more intelligence for that. Exactly, he just can't. He physically cannot be a wizard, but he wants to be one. It's his absolute his greatest dream, and he has all of these trinkets that I came up with. Like the ring of minor invisibility that makes you like slightly less visible or slightly less noticeable, because he keeps buying these magical trinkets from charlatan vendors, hoping that they will make him more wizardry. And my absolute favorite trinket that I came up with was the necklace of minor neck protection, which works 100%. It does protect your neck a little bit. It was a good time. Grundolf was great. And I wanted he started on level 1 in the one shot, and I wanted his backstory on level 3 because I wanted him to be a wild magic barbarian ultimately. And I wanted his backstory to be that he kept annoying wizards to be his apprentice until he got on the nerves of one particularly powerful wizard, got so on his nerves that the wizard just blasted him with a magical blast and just get the fuck away from me. And this blast, because he's also a really, really big, tough guy, so it didn't kill him, it didn't majorly injure him, but the magic of that blast seeped into his essence, and actually made him magical, gave him some magical abilities which he just simply cannot control. So in a way, part of his dream would have come true. That would have been the story of Grundolf. I have not played him since the one shot. Maybe sometime in the future. Unfortunately, I like coming up with D&D character concepts much more than actually playing them. What do we got here?
We might find
Ogre
something
stuff.
magic in there.
More health potions are always good. Another book. Okay, I mean, I know that I can equip things on the belt, but I don't have a belt. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, the map is here.
What is it?
Just want to make sure. Oh yeah, this is so the ogre doors. I remember them. I need to come back for that one. There are certain doors that can only be opened by the ogre. Opened, I say, in a very. It is definitely he smashed them. He just crashes into them with his massive belly. Okay, so I think I have everything here. With this, which is probably just going to open here. Yep. It leads back to the entrance. And that's, I can actually show you the ogre door, because it's right here. I think the correct way to do this is to, at some point... Oh, can you already do it? No. Oh, sad ogre.
Ha! You wit!
The correct way to do this is to simply do all of these doors at once and then respec him again, because it's lost talent points in combat, right? It doesn't do anything in combat. We'll talk about more about talents when we get them. Was it skills here? I don't
I'm
remember
hearing some
terminology.
vague chanting in the distance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is this
too
the end
quiet.
This
fight of
room
the tutorial?
might be trapped. Beware. We should find some other way.
I don't listen to you anymore. You're a downer and you bum me out.
I just have a
Yeah,
survival
I think it
instinct.
is.
Coward!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with all the shit talking?
Look at them kissy buddies.
Ow!
Oh great.
Oh, dang it. A trap.
I told you so.
You should have detected this trap.
No one asked me to.
What? You... Well, it's official. I'm going to ignore the thief now.
Anyway, now we're asking you. Would you mind looking out for traps, please?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Don't
Oh,
bother
boy.
wasting our time with this guy.
Neutralizing a trap is a risky endeavor which could bring one to a gruesome end.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, I remember this from last time. What I did last time is I simply ran around in the dungeon like a headless chicken, and when I activated a trap, I reloaded and I went then and deactivated it. I don't know where the traps are, so I kind of have to use the thief as my main movement guy most of the time now. Because, I mean, sure, this looks very suspiciously like a trap. I don't know if they always look that suspiciously like traps.
Slowly pull
I'm
on the latch.
definitely going to run into some of them. I mean, that's nice, actually. I remember these bombs being pretty good. Oh yeah, there were freezing bombs, which were so strong. So, yeah. Ah, okay, some characters already have
Trump
belts.
doesn't need a map.
Explosive bomb. Equip slot 1, there we go. Potion, food. Don't know what the difference is.
No way I'm giving it
And
away.
these just don't
What's
have
in
a
there?
belt yet.
Ah, my bad.
Can do
So
about
let's
that.
update the map.
All stuff bottoms.
If it stinks, it's my boots.
Minor boots. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll actually just run around. At least anytime I'm going into rooms where I haven't been before. Just going to do it with the thief, even though it takes forever. As I mentioned before, this is going to be a very slow playthrough. Maybe once I die, and I do expect to die, I think there's a very good chance I'm going to die right here. Because I remember this fight being difficult. So if I run it back, I'll probably play quicker.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, what the f is going on now?
Welcome to the fabulous contestants of our show, The Wheel of Misfortune, hosted by our sponsor, Durandil Swords. With Durandil Swords, friend of all warlords.
Talking goblin. Impossible.
Huh. You must be half goblin.
Yeah, but what species could look at a goblin and want to have its babies?
Mix violence and alcohol and bam! Anything can happen.
Here we have our squinty-eyed ranger, our headstrong barbarian, voracious ogre, an almost but not quite wizard, a gawky elf, a chicken shit thief, and a dwarf. You know, just a dwarf. Welcome, dear contestants. Have a go at our wheel and discover your destiny. With our sponsor, Guthelm Helmets. With a Guthelm helmet, you can ransack an entire kingdom.
If there's loot to be made, we should try. We'll kill him after. Come on, I'm giving this shit a spin.
Wait. Be careful. This game could be cursed in some way.
It sure is. Oh yeah. Ooh, boy. This was a hard combat. This was definitely difficult.
Great! Our friendly contestants just won 5,000 gold coins, courtesy of our sponsor, Gorzine Detergent. Gorzine, to scrub gore and beans for battles and cuisine.
Epic.
Yeah! And since we're not stingy, we'll throw in some healing for the entire party.
I thought we split ends.
It sounds too good to be true.
This won't end well. I'm sure of it.
We'll take another spin. More gold. Again. More.
You know exactly
Don't
what's
be afraid.
going
Have
to
a
happen
good,
here.
Strong spin. You can never lose with our sponsor, Lorleanne's Shampoos.
That is a good shampoo.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it can help us untangle this mess.
I don't want to. Don't make me spin the wheel. Can I just come on? Let me just leave. I'll just go. Okay?
No, I don't want to leave.
No.
Gold coins.
Camera angle is weird. I think I bugged it up.
Oh no, what a stroke
Oh.
of bad luck. You just lost all your previous winnings.
Of course
What?
I did.
Did we lose everything?
Oh, rapscallion.
The skin you and I. Give our money back.
Come on, don't fret. You can decide to stop playing now or go for one last spin. But I must warn you, the consequences could be dire.
It's not such a good idea to keep going. This seems to be rigged.
No, just one more. I'm going to win it. I can feel it. Gold coins. They're calling to me. Calling to me.
Yeah.
Totally lost it.
Come on.
The guy who screws it up for everyone has to be the dwarf, right? Selfish, greedy. He's actually not stupid. That's one of my favorite details about this dwarf. He's actually, like, at least he's very good at math.
No. I want to win our gold back.
I
can
had
do
to
it.
try. Well, the moment when you cannot stop what you know is going to happen. Sadness. Welcome to my demise.
Great! Our brilliant contestants win the highest prize on the Wheel of Misfortune, a formidable magic amulet.
Oh, there's a
brought to
typo.
you by our sponsor, Luzax Insurance.
Yippee!
Magic item. That's useful.
Well, that's it. Is it made of gold at least? Can we sell it? Give it to me.
Whoa, but you'll have to earn such a coveted prize. It comes with a challenge, a fight to the death, courtesy of our sponsor, the Decorative Caskets Factory, Necrorame.
What?
Let's run!
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm signing off, but let's hope to meet again soon. Now back to the studio with our sponsor, Easy Dungeon. With Easy Dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon.
Easy dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon. Wonderful. Well, this is it. Okay. This time is for real. This battle is going to be a tough one, as from now on the difficulty setting you chose is going to be taken into account. So now everything will be much harder. Now we actually start playing on Gzor's Nightmare. And it would be very fitting if we die on the very first combat. Yep. Can still access your inventory during the planning phase, equip items, pick consumables, or to heal. I don't think I need to do anything. I can take a look at the belt items. Antidote? I theoretically negates most poisons. I don't like the wording here. You can't negate a poison after suffering a frothy death. It's injury, I won't need that. Minor stamina potion. I don't actually think I have enough skills yet to need that. This is the... So this heals 8 and 2 per turn. This heals 35. Also gives some physical resistance. I think I will rather equip a potion on him. Oh no, doesn't he get more from food, or does it come later? That might come later. I don't have skills yet. What do we have? Entropic, lesser demon. Lesser demon, lesser demon. So we have a total of 8 enemies. Oh. Okay. 38 health. 38 health. 59, and all the others have 38. Okay. We have... So the big boy has a sword. We have 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2 with guns and 4 with swords. I think we'll just give it a go and see what happens. Have my tanky dudes in front to get there quickly. Maybe I can sneak around with the dwarf. That would be nice. I don't know anything about this combat, which is the difficult thing, and the reason why you probably should not be doing an max difficulty Ironman run blind. But yeah, that's where we are. I like the barbarian being safe at the beginning. The first 3 to act are this one, and this one. I could imagine him doing some magic. These are probably not going to do much at the beginning. We'll just give it a go. What can go wrong? Nothing, right? I'm probably going to delay the barbarian. I don't know if it's a good idea to go forward with dwarf. Should I just let them come in general? I'm considering to delay or not the ranger, but I should probably not delay him. I want the tactic to be in place immediately. So I'll just do that. Do I want him out in the open like that though? Probably not. Of course, I have taken all the cover spots, so I'll just get him back. I will definitely delay the barbarian. I could just go forward and do defensive stance, or I just do defensive stance here, or I delay him. I'm actually surprised that the dwarf is so fast. I think I'll defensive stance here. I'll just let them come. Maybe they move up a little bit. That would be good. Okay. Defend. I cannot knock him into anyone else. How much does it knock? 2 tiles. 1, 2. So this is also not enough. I want to do it anyway. I don't think I do. I mean, there's some support, which is nice. Oh, is this support? Wait, I think I need to go here for support. But let's see, here I would have... No, there's no support. Okay, so that's actually good. I go into the middle with him.
Don't stand so close to me.
Oh, does he not give support because he's in defensive stance? Is that what it is? Didn't miss anyway. Easy. Okay, I want to maximize damage with her, I think. So this is gonna be very important. So that I hit... Can I hit like 3 enemies with this? I had support from the elf in the other case? Really? So it just matters that they're next to my own character, not next to the enemy. Okay. That's good to know. Maybe I'll just do this. So I can kill the big guy as fast as possible. I think that makes sense.
Toga, swala, bourgeoisie!
Would have been nicer to hit 3 enemies, but maybe I can do that later. I'll leave her here. And I will delay the thief. I think I'll also delay her, honestly. Or do I? No, this is actually very nice. If I hit... Oh, okay, I think they can just bounce all the time. I'll just do this.
There you shit.
Nice. Looking good so far. I don't mind the ogre being attacked. Magical resistance. Okay. And he got support by the other guy. That was a very bad move by him. Ogre is not doing well. Be the best move here. If I go here and swipe, I can probably kill this and hit him a bit more. Although he has the protection. I could go and swipe here. Maybe... How much damage does the swipe do? 18 to 26, that's a lot of damage. Could kill both of them, which sounds pretty good. I mean, it should kill both of them, actually. I would like to get somebody in melee range of the gunners, but I think this is the right move. I think this is the right move. Not that great of a hit chance, but let's see. Nice. Amazing. Okay. I can get here and backstab the ranged attacker, and I think I might want to. Let's just get as much damage out as we can. I could get here and backstab him though. And then the dwarf afterwards
1 goblin fine.
is
100 goblins
free to
trouble.
move forward. I am very concerned about the ogre. Which are the 2 that move before the wizard is? This one and this one. So if I get the barbarian here and the dwarf here, then they should not get to the ogre, right? I think I'm gonna backstab this guy. %, a lot of damage, 26 to 32. Get wrecked.
That one coming, did you?
I guess I'll range attack with him, get closer. Do I have anything to gain by delaying him? I don't think so. Aha! I could feed a health potion to the ogre. But then he wouldn't deal damage this round. Damage is important. I wonder if I could kill him before he moves.
Goblins make nice doormats.
I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to give my ogre a health potion.
Here I am.
Playing it safe is probably the right call in these. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill the ranged dude, and I'm going to do it from back here. Problem is the barbarian has very bad accuracy, so he might just miss. That's fine. Important thing was to get into melee range of him. And I definitely had that. Okay. Let's move like here.
Move it, you're in my way.
And maybe knock him
And
out.
move,
Nice.
fly away.
Nice. Okay. I could have considered this. Of course they're poison. I mean, I should have taken an antidote. That should be fine. Let's see how bad poison is. It's gonna be a learning experience. Is it gonna be poison as well?
That didn't hurt.
That's actually very weak. Okay. Are they just damage or do they also give a debuff? 0 damage per turn? Are you for real? What? Okay, 0 I would definitely classify as being quite weak. Yes, you're absolutely correct about that. Okay, I think this is actually perfect for the ogre. Can knock this into him. And he dies, so he didn't get knocked. Okay, that was bad? Question mark. I'm not gonna complain about a kill, I guess. Let's get her a little bit into safety. I mean, is it really safe? He could just run down here and attack. Although he's not going to act anytime soon. Maybe I rather want to attack him to make sure he dies. Yeah, she can just be in the middle here. She's well protected by others. That makes a character quicker out of battle. Do you mean the KO timer? That it ticks down the KO timer quickly? Is that it?
Watch out, they're gonna pull my hair!
Okay. Yeah, that I can see that. It's like if you have 3 rounds and then you lose two timers, two ticks per round. That sounds pretty bad for sure. 120% is slightly overkill. But that's alright. 1 HP. You love to see it. And I'll move here for the attack of opportunity potentially. He is knocked over. I don't actually need to kill him. I don't even know why I 96% long range, so I need to get her closer. I'll get her here, so if the guy wants to attack her, he has to eat attack of opportunity. Yeah, that's much better. I don't think this is the end of tutorial fight I was thinking of, by the way. A patrol is about to get involved. When reinforcements are coming, you'll see them appear on the border of the combat area in 1 turn. 1 turn before they arrive, okay. The red zone indicates where they'll come in. So I have to finish this turn or I get reinforcements. Of course you could occupy the zone, but then they'll just position themselves right next to it. Let's see how you approach this one. Well, I approach it by just killing them. Although, if I... Fortuna Street, you seem to know a lot about this game. If I let them come and then kill them, do I get more experience? Could I farm experience like that? Because that would be a consideration. Do I deal more damage in melee or range? Melee. So let's just do that. You don't know the details about the XP formula. Okay. I already said earlier, I'm not going to bother too much about theory crafting maximum experience right now.
Let's slaughter them.
I might do that if I have to reset a lot. My plan is to just keep bashing my head against the wall with Gzor's Nightmare Ironman until I beat it. Maybe I beat it first try. Maybe it's gonna take me 50 resets. We'll see. You get level cap quickly if you do all fights anyway. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, that's fair. What am I gonna do with him? Oh, I see what I can do. Oh, the barbarian has so much movement. Incredible. Bam!
The best. The best.
Beautiful. Alright. Unfortunate that I couldn't kill him before he moved, but 6 damage is not the end of the world, is it? I'm going to position the ogre here just in case I somehow fail to kill the other one. But I can't see that happening. I actually didn't consider that. Can the wizardess actually attack in melee? Oh, she can attack in melee, but then it's a staff attack. It's not gonna happen, is it? 8%? What's the chance that 8% is... Okay, I know the answer to that. Is it still going to be the case from here? Probably, yeah. I'll just go there and... I need to get a feeling for the... Okay, let's just do this. Wonderful. Kinda funny that this patrol now simply pops out of existence.
Almost on my own, too.
Boots of Elven Naivete. Leather belt. Okay, so that is usable by everyone. 20 steps been down. I'm more courage. Wasn't the barbarian already second or so? I don't even know if I want that. Do I want him to move before the ranger? Aha, so looting the health potion doesn't update this heal everyone button. It's actually interesting. So I'm gonna have to.
Ha! We
So
got him
combat.
good.
Easy.
He's gone, and so is his wheel.
Pernicious parsley pies.
Pernicious
The only thing left
parsley
is that
pies.
amulet. It has the same symbol as that weird magic seal.
Who gives a shit? It's made of gold. It's mine.
I did got him.
magic
This
items
was
can be
not the
very
combat I was
dangerous.
thinking of.
Who gives a shit? Whoa, I don't feel
The
so
hard
good.
one,
Help me! No!
by the way. I think there's another one later. At the I don't think it's the end of the
dwarf,
tutorial yet.
Get back here, you'll make the elf happy.
Good riddance.
Maybe I was thinking of like...
Back and continue on our quest.
I'm not sure. Is this the official end of the tutorial already? Probably not, because I know I'm not going to learn about skill trees and stuff. I think... You'll see. On the left you find the character sheet. Here you can find your natural attributes and raise them when you gain a level. This is also where you can check your experience meters. Statistics you can raise are your main attributes. Agility influences your precision, dodge parry. Strength influences damage. Constitution influences health. Physical resistance, intelligence influences how powerful your spells are. Courage, the initiative and magical resistance, and charisma, their support. Good moment to talk about stats. What I remember from last time is that at the beginning I want to invest into agility with all of them, except for the wizardess, because the wizardess also gets precision from intelligence and she gets damage from intelligence. So basically I'm just gonna dump into intelligence with her. Everyone else gets agility because I do not like missing. Missing sucks. And missing kills people. The wrong people. My people, not their people. There are other ways main attributes influence secondary attributes. They're highlighted when you move the cursor over main attributes. Okay. A whole lot of stuff. I don't care too much about that right now. Impacts is nice. I remember that. I think the thief got a shit ton of impact at some point. Precision, critical chance, stamina, astral energy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. On the right is your skill tree. This is the exciting stuff. Skills are divided in numbered tiers from 1 to 4. This means you must first choose row 1 skills to unlock tier 2 and so on. When it comes to skills, I'm probably going to prioritize crowd control over precision over damage whenever possible. There are probably going to be cases where I deviate from that, but for the most part, crowd control is king in these games. Always. Precision, maybe even, depending on the situation, precision might be over crowd control, because what's the point of crowd control when you cannot hit it? And of course, damage. And of course, damage. Yeah, I mean, damage is the best crowd control. Death is the best crowd control. Your ally needs to face the same enemy to get the support bonus. So it's. I saw that from the enemies actually in the last combat. I think my people don't even need to be next to each other, just facing the same enemy, right? And that gives support bonus. That seemed to be the case for me. But then I feel like I also saw one instance where it didn't work like that. So maybe it does, yeah. Damage is defense, yeah. Dead enemies cannot deal damage to me. Because he was in defensive position. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So defensive position means no support, no overwatch, and attack of opportunity. Okay, I don't need details of these things. Skills. I know that I want to increase my agility. Okay. Here find a description of your skills. This will display the area of effect, cooldown period, stamina cost effect, and stamina cost and effect of the skill. Skills damage is often a percentage of the equipped weapon damage, but can sometimes be a flat value. Don't forget to read the skills description, as it might also convey some important information or just plain dump stuff. I love dump stuff. This game is a lot about dump stuff. Now allocate your attribute points, choose your skills, and confirm the leveling process with X. No changes will be saved until you press the button. So we definitely go for agility. There's no question about that. We want the precision to reach like 95% or something like that. So we will just dump a lot of agility at the beginning. Now the skills, on the other hand, I don't like heals. Generally. Heals are bad action economy. But sometimes they're necessary. Right? I like killing much more than healing. I remember taking First Blood and being pretty disappointed with it. So there's that. If I take First Aid... Oh, so... Sorry. First Aid is simply a heal. Becomes more powerful by raising intelligence, which I will not do. Maybe he gets some intelligence from items, but in general, I will not. First Blood is simply double damage to targets with full health. Now the problem is, when is that really going to come into play? Because on the first turn, my ranger will cast his buff, which is Tactics Charge, which will be updated to, I guess, Tactic Frontline? Pressing fire, I mean Overwatch shots. Maybe I'll try to do more with Overwatch shots. We'll do that. We'll make that decision when we get there. So he's not going to attack in the first turn. In the second turn, many enemies might be already damaged, and then this is completely useless. Also, and I think he's going to get a stun later. Shield bash. There you go. So I would probably rather want to use that instead because it's crowd control. The ranger is not a damage dealer as far as I remember. The ranger is more of a supporter. Poison. Yeah, just learned that poison doesn't seem to be that good. Hurtful blow. On the other hand, what I think about first aid is, yeah, there it is. It can cure targets from knocked over and stunned. If I choose that, or burning and poison, I would probably choose this. So if I upgraded first aid there, that's really nice. So I think I'm going to take first aid, even though I don't like heals. Simply because I want to get to there. Wait, am I going to simply get all of them anyway? Did I just hold a whole monologue and I'm not going to... Ah, no, okay. Once I spent this, then tier 2 will be unlocked for next level. Okay. Ranger can now wear heavy leather armor. If the ranger is adjacent to the elf, he gains 4 courage. That can be nice to guarantee his first move. If the ranger is adjacent to the thief, he gains plus 10% critical chances. I don't think that's relevant. I don't have any heavy leather armor yet, but I know that it will be important. And he is currently moving first anyway, I think. 15 courage. I'm tempted to take this and then figure out like if he's never getting any heavy leather armor until chapter 3 or whatever, then next try I will just go for this. But I'm going to do this right now.
Needs real skills.
I think that makes sense. Okay. That seems good to me. Not a very powerful level up, but level up nonetheless. This is a yeah, this is going to need like tier 3 of the ogres skill or tier 2. Let's look around for loot. By the way, we have around, I would say, half an hour more time. After that, I will switch the game to World of Warcraft Classic to go into Ankh-Rush, the ruins of Ankh-Rush, AQ20, and afterwards to Guru with my rogue. It's going to be just a chill farm run with my guild. Going to be quite enjoyable. Just so you know. More supports. Oh, I didn't even use the bomb on the rogue, on the thief. Maybe that'll come into handy later. I probably want to heal my elf and my thief, honestly.
How come people put their hands in my pockets?
So this.
No, stay out of my pockets.
Yeah, go ahead.
Use this.
That potion did look weird.
Potion did look weird. I don't think I'm that starved for health on Ogre and Barbarian dish.
You should always note your escape routes on a map.
And I'm already not using the thief to run around, I'm noticing that. This is going to kill me eventually.
I feel like we're going in circles.
We are going in circles. Wait, is that... What is that door even for? Is that like blocked off on the other side? Is that what it is? No. Yes it is, okay. Why then what? I'm scared of moving ahead because I
Hello,
feel like
noble adventurers. Would you be interested in some magication?
Hi, are you a wizard?
Oh, goodness
yeah,
me. I'd never.
good
I'm a
question,
far
Jason.
magician. Pirin, Tobias Pirin, at your service.
Far magician? What is that
I
exactly?
love the term
I
for magician.
create magical medications.
There's actually a good
called
example for
magications.
how the
I'm
translation is
specialized in magic
being done pretty well.
pharmacopoeia
I don't know
called
what.
far magic.
I guess in French it's
Right, but
probably
what's it
pretty
for?
similar.
Does it actually work, or is it bullshit?
For example, I have amazing preparations for people who quit drinking or to get rid of hangovers. Adventurers tend to like those.
This is a rather unlikely place for a shop, isn't it?
Well, it's cheap. I got this spot for peanuts. I'm currently just settling in. Come back later. I'll show you some interesting magications at very affordable rates.
Huh. I thought that no one had ever entered this dungeon before.
Oh, quite the contrary. It's very popular. Who told you such things?
Our sponsor, some hooded guy we met at Twisted Veil.
Yes, typical hiring procedure for a party of beginners.
Say, by any chance have you seen a dwarf? He's sort of dwarf-like.
Why are we looking for him? We're doing fine without him.
No, I didn't see him. But if he's small, he could be sneaking by right under our noses.
We're also
That one
looking
was
for
an
the
easy
third
translation for
statuette
sure.
of Gradual Fulcrum.
No, the statuette of Gladradulfa.
I thought it was the baguette of Rapadilfra.
No, that's not it. It's... Oh, wait, our sponsor wrote it down on a piece of paper. Ah, the 12th statuette of Gladalfara.
Never heard of it, sorry. But you should ask around at the inn. Maybe someone will know about it.
Yeah, right. An inn. In a dungeon?
Come, an inn. Do they have ale?
Some areas are open to the public. Take the stairs. You'll see for yourself.
This is all a bit unnerving.
Our victorious party travels forth in its quest for the statuette and their vertically challenged companion, who disappeared after taking hold of a mysterious amulet.
I remember loving this moment in the game. Like, first you go into a dungeon, nobody has ever entered this dungeon before. Mysterious, dangerous, whatever. And then you come down here and there's a whole inn. And a lot of adventurers. And like, you just figure out everyone is here. It's nothing special. The end! You've got the basics now. You're free to explore the dungeon on your own. You can find those tips and many others in the game's tips and encyclopedia menu accessible from the pause menu. You may also access your quest, journal, inventory, and skills. Sure, I know that. Okay. End of tips. There's going to be no more 1000 reading. The reason why I'm not running around with the rogue is that the rogue is very slow. But I should... I mean, oh, look at this. This is I mean, in this case, I know there's not going to be traps here. I should usually run with the thief, not rogue. I'll try to do it as much as possible whenever I explore something new. Let's see what the Far Magician has. Trade me, bro. Okay, mana dungeons, protection potions, antidote, bandages, first aid kit, cure all injuries, ice bomb. I distinctly remember them being very good. Very, very good. Because it's a crowd control that everyone can use and with 5 range. I don't even remember if it was a guaranteed hit or not. It might even have been a guaranteed hit. Potion of firefighting. Stamina potion. I don't need stamina potions yet, but I might need them later. Yeah, often in these kind of games, the higher difficulties using consumables, right, is the trick. It's like the secret to hit it. I'm not going to stock up on anything here right now just yet. Because I want to check first if I have some equipment to buy somewhere. This leads me to the inn. This is a room that I don't know, so I am going to use the thief. Because you're right, it does take longer to restart. Okay, Zuk Zuk buddy. Oh, okay, that was anticlimactic. I guess that was it. Let's take a look at the end. Okay, you know what? There might be a map with all the traps somewhere online, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm doing this playthrough pretty much blind, except for the knowledge that I have from before. I played this game about 130 hours, maybe a year ago, year and a half. It's been a while, and I don't remember much.
Money must flow.
But apart from that, I'm not going to look up any resources or anything like that. Just sell anything. No, but I should definitely equip some things. Minor Ring of Intelligence goes
Don't mix the
to
potions or boom.
Where does the leather belt go to?
The poor
Crap, what a mess.
I think I'm going to give the leather belts with 2 slots to the ranger because he's like my supporter, and then the 1 slot thing
Something
I
to jot
guess
down
to
some
the
quick notes.
barbarian first. Then boots for her. She doesn't have boots yet, so that's easy.
Careful with my books.
Bandana for him. Looks insanely cool.
How ironic for a thief to empty his own pockets.
No, this is not heavy leather armor yet, but it is protection and impact. And then I will give him an ice bomb and a health potion. I will give him should I have an antidote on one character just in case? So, I mean, poison did seem very weak. I would probably rather just use a health potion. I'm just going to use this bomb. Crowd control is king. And also ice bomb instead of explosive bomb. I think this makes sense. Game wants me to go here. I'm just curious. Can I like this is I think this is the elevator that lets me go anywhere. Yeah, okay. So here you see all of the floors, and I think it's basically 1 chapter per floor, 1 floor per chapter. Let's go to the 2nd floor, the tavern. It's going to be the main hub most of the time. I love these loading screens. This is, I think, the minstrel. There's a point later where you can choose between 3 characters, and I have no idea yet who I am going to choose.
2nd chapter. A beer, 2 curses, 3 companions. After a pretty erratic start in the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, our adventurers end up in a rather strange bar with a thirst for fresh glory and honorable ale. Or is it the other way around?
Yep, it's an actual tavern. Open to the public. Crazy.
This dungeon is so weird.
We should ask around. Maybe someone's seen the dwarf.
Remind me why we would want to look for him?
Because in our party, no one gets left behind.
Hi.
Hello?
Looking for a dwarf?
Maybe.
Nope.
Then which one do I listen to? The scruffy half-pint or the dimwit and flip-flops here?
Indeed, we have a dwarf companion. He's gone missing.
I've been hired to find a dwarf. Maybe it's the same guy.
I'd be surprised we just got here. Never mind that. Who hired you? The dungeon master?
As if. It was the co-op running this dungeon. There's an evil dwarf stealing stuff, mostly gold and ale. They want him dead.
A co-op. Ugh, this just keeps getting weirder. And what's this about an evil dwarf? Ours isn't evil.
Let's forget this weirdo and a rant about dwarves.
Spin your head, salad brains. I like a breeze. Now shut up, everybody. You all help me take him down and we'll split the loot.
It's tempting, but we're really, busy.
Yeah, just admit you're chicken. Forgot your book bravery and your other pair of pants?
I remembered everything. We even have a lighter.
In any case, this could be interesting. Might be linked to our dwarf.
Why do you say our dwarf? He's not mine.
I'm not sure we can trust her.
This one seems to be a paladin of Judge Judy. Those guys only serve justice, thus they cannot lie.
Okay, enough yapping, dumbasses. We'll set up an ambush in the basin room. It's in the west wing. Now move it.
Hey, I'm the one who says that stuff. I'm the leader and... Ah, shit.
What's this about a leader?
Paladin of Judge Judy. Path of the Righteous. You'll find some merchants in the tavern of this dungeon, but mostly that's where you get rest before jumping right back into adventuring. Did I just use 2 health potions? Oh, well. I mean, I guess I can... I don't have to rest him. Okay, so this is the Paladin. I think what happens here is that you will have short gameplay with all 3 options. It's the Paladin, the Priest, and the Minstrel. And then at some point you have to make a decision. I think I used the Paladin on my first one. Look at her spiky boob armor. What on earth? And I think I used the Priest on the second, and then tried out the Minstrel a little bit as well. I didn't like the Minstrel much, if I recall correctly. And I remember liking the Priest very much. Because that was actually heals with good action economy and strong buffs. So right now I am leaning towards choosing the Priest, I think. But I'll look at their skills more thoroughly. Can I actually look at the Paladin's skills? Yes, I can. She's level 3, that's pretty badass. There you go. So the Paladin is a tank. That's what I remember. Tank with pretty decent damage as well and some support. Slightly raises the protection of all allies in the area, cures frozen and burning status. Stun. Huge bonus to her parry chance. Any melee attack she parries triggers a riposte. I think I remember that this was actually why I wanted the Paladin back then, and it was shit. Or I never used it correctly, or maybe once we used it successfully. It was not useful. Divine Aroma. Forces her targets to turn towards her whenever she deals damage, also grants her protection damage bonus. So basically a taunt. Like a taunt stance in a way. It's pretty nice, but like if she misses it does nothing. Gives her protection as well. Diminishes the target's protection, so that's pretty nice. Stun becomes either... or it just deals more damage to undead demons and spellcasters, or more damage to goblins, orcs, and trolls. I think I remember there's a lot of damage. Yeah, just the protection getting bigger. Bigger area. Big individual attack that is delayed. So for that you should probably delay her turn and then do that at the end of the turn, so she does it very early next turn. Kills the target, she regains 1 action point. That's pretty sick. This is a charge, dealing more damage the further she travels. Gets either more damage or more range. This is a buff on somebody else. Damage and critical chance. I remember using this on the thief. Okay, so her Divine Aroma, which is the taunt stance that I just talked about, upgrades to giving her more bonus. or to be castable on others. And this is just an AoE attack. Yeah, I think the priest is better. We'll see. Against parry, more stamina, sprint more, move more, tanky. Gain stamina when she kills, more damage to certain enemy types. Can no longer burn. I mean, that's nice. Let's take a look around.
Hello, what's your order?
Isn't this tavern kind of weird?
Naheulbeuk's Inn is renowned throughout the land of Fang. Our specialty is beer and bear stew.
Kram, akala yum yum gurgies.
And let me talk to... Let's rest straight. What you got for me? Elixir of Oblivion. Oh yeah, that's for respecking. I don't know if they... if I should like stock up on them. Could be. Throwing hand. For some reason, I feel like I remember this being really good. It's not like I have money right now. Nothing too interesting.
Statuette, buy me a drink and I'll tell you where they're hidden.
Of course, dude. I totally believe you.
He wants to know why his mouth smells like an old dustbin.
Drink, obviously, that one.
Sure thing, dude.
A statuette. Oh, the cocktail with rum in it. I love those.
Here you go, free refill. So, where is the statuette?
It's in your butt.
Oh.
I like the... Okay, is this the minstrel? No, maybe? Probably. Can't talk to him yet.
I feel like we're going in circles.
There's not going to be any traps on this floor. Maybe there.
Hey you, where do you think you're going looking like a bunch of bums?
Well, sir, I bid you to hear that we're awaiting
Playing some bad music. I do remember him being awful.
And I'm gzor's stepsister.
Well,
I think the minstrel is probably the funniest one, but I don't think I'll go for funniest on this playthrough.
Wizards and famous artists can get in here.
Precisely. We come in the company of an elven artist.
Yes, I'm talented with both my voice and the flute.
Sorry, clowns aren't allowed in.
Wait, we also have a powerful wizard.
Yes, I've mastered the arcanes of wizardry.
Yeah, right. You still have the robes of a novice and acne on your schnoz. Go on, get. You're polluting the moneybags' air.
I have to get like an archmage's robe for her to get in there.
Naheulbeuk's Inn is renowned throughout the land of Fang. Our specialty is beer and bear stew.
I was wondering why they have speech bubbles still over, but maybe that's just... It just means that they have a voice line. Okay. Even though it takes a while, I am going to let the thief take the lead. Ah, okay, this unlocks the elevator for this floor. I'm just going to play it's very safe. I know you could make an argument of just look up the traps instead, but nope. Not gonna do that. Horn Scroll. This rather unusual scroll comes with every easy dungeon starter pack. To access its content, you have to confirm your age. Sure. What's in here? See, there were like some posters that you could find, and I don't even think they were that easy to find. I don't know if that did anything. Let's not spend too much time in the toilets. Okay, let's explore some things that we have not seen yet. Maybe we can do one more fight before I switch to World of Warcraft. That would be nice. Okay, cannot open this, cannot go through here. There's a lever that opens it on the other side, so I assume
Update the map.
I have to go here. Okay. Thief. There. Take the lead, my brother. I would do that as a DM. Spending more than 2 minutes in the toilet forces you to do a sickness roll. They do look very nasty. Kitchen, which does not look nasty. Is that a bear? Yo, look at his eyes. Why would they do that? Oh my god. Oh man, the designers definitely had some fun in here. Chicken to tend to. Probably no traps here. Why would they have a trap in the kitchen? Although, I mean, this game... There's not really much that this game could do that would be really surprising. So maybe I should check everywhere for traps. There's an inn in a dungeon, then there can be a trap in the kitchen. That is some big buffs. Damn. I mean, intelligence -4. Who cares about intelligence on like the barbarian? You can have 4 strength. Is that even that big? I think it's big. I'm gonna get my dudes drunk. And the women. Let's not forget the... Oh, this was the thing with the books. I see. Right, so you have... Every collection has their... In specific bookshelf you have to get it to. For the collectors among us, and I do like collecting. I think...
Oh, what a pretty drawing. What is it?
I don't think you had the paladin for a very long time before actually choosing, so it's not going to take that long. It's probably going to be one combat. This was some kind of riddle, wasn't it? There was a riddle with
that
those.
That was the solution. Strange. It must be a trap.
It's a fair assumption, bro. Here.
You should always note your escape routes on a map.
Seems to be lootable. The barbarians. You do like one fight with each character before choosing. Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered. What's your favorite for Tuner Street? Which one of the 3? Burns. The Paladin. How did you like it? Did you regret your choice? Yeah, so this is one of the posters. I think there's 5 posters in the game. There's an achievement for it, and I did not get it in my first playthrough. So maybe if I'm very thorough, I can get it this time. Don't mind me just sneaking around your dormitory, robbing you blind.
I'll supervise the opening.
It's actually not that exciting. You know all her quotes now. She is a pretty cool character, right? She's very sarcastic, very resolute. Pretty badass. I don't remember the priest, actually. I remember the paladin and the, like, personality-wise. The minstrel is just an idiot. And the paladin is an absolute badass, but the priest... We'll see. Wasn't she, like, highborn and very arrogant? And female? I think the priest was female, wasn't she? Priestess is a big bitch. That sounds great. Alright. She talks down to you all the time. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is all going to be worth it when I actually find the trap. I'm not going to go to the quest marker yet. Basically always going to try to explore everything else first. It tends to be the way to go in games. You don't want to miss that.
Hi, we're looking for a statuette.
What? You intend to steal from this place?
No, that's not. We'd like a souvenir from the dungeon.
Oh, right, a souvenir. That's right, we do have a gift shop now. Ask the shopkeeper about it. Move along now, nothing to see here.
Gift shop. So you're probably gonna stop me from opening this door as well, don't you? No? Okay. What kind of a useless guard are you, bro? Co-op.
Looks like we've stumbled onto some kind of administrative center.
Hello, are you here for your accounting balance?
No, we are not.
If you exert a commercial activity in the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, it must be notified to the co-op.
What's this about a co-op? I was expecting there would be a dungeon master of some kind.
There isn't. In lieu of your typical autocratic, unfounded system based on nepotism, we have a co-op self-managed by the dungeon's employees. Thus, executive decisions are made according to rules ratified by all employees on a 2/3 majority basis.
Sounds very specific.
And all activities are notified to the central administration to undergo a performance investigation and an accounting audit.
He's a warlock. His mouth is spouting cursed gibberish.
I think we'll let you get back to work.
Okay. There's another bookshelf. I don't think I have any book collection done yet. There are definitely some that you can get done pretty early. Or like as an introductory kind of thing. Secrets of Chicken. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, sorry, I still mix up the buttons sometimes. Like, I wanted to go to the map right there. Can I go through this door? Also, what's wrong with this chicken? Oh, nothing is wrong with this chicken. There was also a moment in the game where you collect chickens or something. Okay, if I go to the right, I'm 99% sure I will have a combat. I do not have time for that combat anymore right now, unfortunately.